Hi everyone, welcome to Senior Project. I just wanted to cover some of the syllabus requirements since they're very different than when we were face to face. And I have set this up a little bit differently. You guys will be meeting with me and doing synchronous meetings via virtual office hours. But I have set it up so that you are posting every week the work so that I can see it ahead of time before we meet probably. All right, so if you're in this class, we know that you're supposed to be because you had to have sign off. A lot of this stuff I'm not going to cover, but obviously you have to have a subscription and a working computer and high-speed internet. We all know that. Your attendance for this is going to be based on making sure that you get those weekly posts in. Each post is going to be, worth something. So a posting of your work might be 5 points, and or 10 points because you'll be critiquing each other, and then your projects will be 20 points. Now your posted 20-point projects are broken down slightly differently. At this point, I'm going to give you 5 points for creativity, 5 points for effort, and that's how far you're pushing it. If you kind of stay the same and you're not making improvements that were encouraged by your peers or by myself, or exploring, you're not putting in that daily effort to continue to improve. Digital craft is 5 points. I will be making sure that you can print this and have a good quality experience when you do print it. Purpose and focus are very much like content, but purpose and focus are not just the content of the requirements of the project, but also the focus and whether it's appropriate for the project and or a client that you might be have defined at the beginning of the project. So it's going to be a little bit different. All projects are due by the deadline. I'm not accepting late work at this point. One of the reasons why I decided to set this up through Blackboard is because I feel like Senior Project is easy to let get away from you. I've seen it year after year, and if we are posting each week, then it's hard to let it get away from you because you know that post has to be in kind of like you're supposed to be in class. I don't expect anything other than great things in this class, but there's this and all of those other guidelines that the university puts out that I'm required to post. So not a bunch of stuff. The other thing that I wanted to point out is the course schedule. And right now, each week, all I have defined for you guys are to review your projects or get signed contracts done, and that'll make sense as you look through week to week. I will also probably have you guys looking at videos as well. And I have broken this down so that we're going to be doing a 1-hour WebEx meeting, and I'll contact you right before the start of the week to schedule that, and I will need you to have all of your work pulled. You'll know about that before you probably are even in this class, the shell anyway. Then you are going to be defining 4 projects and submitting your contract, and then giving me sketches on week 2. And then after that, I've just divided this up into even increments for 4 projects that you'll do. And then this final project is due before your senior show is up. You'll be doing a resume, or I'll be going over the resume that you've created in other classes. Your resume isn't getting 20 points because I know that you're doing that in other classes. And then there's something called the Rhodes writing sample that you'll have to post. So I just wanted to point this out. This will probably be evolving. I'm starting each class, right from the right from the ground up in terms of building it. Software requirements, student support, all that is here. So please take a look at that and ask a lot of questions. And we'll be having lots of meetings during my office hours through the next 4 months. So make sure that you look at week 1. There is a video on the second post for the 17th. All right, sorry you guys. The dogs will bark. That's one thing I know. So you'll be hearing that often. Anyway, there is a little video here that shows you how to schedule an appointment virtually, and it walks you through each step. So that's the last thing I wanted to point out. This is a good thing to kind of maybe like write down instructions so that you'll be able to do that easily. All right, thanks.